Greetings, this is Peter the Warner Brothers Universal and Paramount Fan 2002 here, and on this episode of my TV show review series, I will be reviewing the 2003 show. And that is, Teen Titans. No, I didn't mean Teen Titans Go. I mean the original Teen Titans. Anyways, onto this review. The show was premiered in 2003. It is based on the original DC comic books by Marv Wolfman, George Perez, Bob Haney, and Bruno Premiani. The show was created by Glen Murakami, David Slack, and Sam Register. Not to mention that Sam Register, also the same dude who also created Hi Hi Puffy Yumi, and the Looney Tunes show. The show was originally aired on Cartoon Network, Kids WB, a cartoon programming block on the WB, the CW, Boomerang, and currently streaming on Max, previously known HBO Max and Discovery Plus, and Hulu. On to the characters. Number 1. Robin is shown to be a capable, skilled, intelligent, and caring leader of the Teen Titans. He led the Titans for years, working alongside the other four to protect Jump City from various menaces. He is very determined as he will stop at nothing to complete his goal, as he strives to defeat his arch-nemesis Slade once and for all. He has an interesting backstory. He was raised by his parents were a family of circus acrobats known as the Flying Graysons, later adopted by Batman when they were killed, trained with him, and eventually left him when he thought he was being treated like a kid to continue fighting crime. He cares very deeply about his friends, especially Starfire. He is very similar to Batman as both a stern, serious, intelligent, brave, and heroic vigilantes. His relationship with Starfire is good and cute, and it managed to grow as the series went on. It became the main focus of Trouble in Tokyo, when they become a couple by the end of the movie. Even though he is similar to Slade, there is one big difference. Slade doesn't have any friends, while Robin does. His character design does look cool. Whenever he makes mistakes, he learns from them. A lot of times, he's pretty cool. Scott Menville's voice performance is good. Number 2. Beast Boy. Beast Boy helped the Titans for years, working alongside the other four to protect Jump City from various menaces. His past is interesting, as when his parents were alive, he was bitten by a green monkey and got ill. His parents saved him by using a new serum, which got his superpowers as a side effect. Then came the sad day his parents died in a boating accident, and so decided to become a superhero. He normally joined Doom Patrol, but thanks to Mentor's harsh nature, he eventually quit, and was able to later meet the Titans in Jump City, and has been on their team ever since. He is the most funny and hilarious member of the Titans, as he has many comedic moments with his jokes and pranks. Even with his comedic side, he isn't afraid to be serious whenever he needs to work with his team and stop bad guys, and he's proven many times that he's a great hero. He cares about his friends very much and hates to see them get hurt. He especially likes hanging out with them, so that he doesn't feel lonely. He also can see the good in his friends, and encourages them to let the goodness shine, like when he finally convinced Terra to fight against Slade and defeat him. He does grow more mature as the series progresses. This is especially shown in Season 5, where it becomes the main focus. When they were dealing with the Brotherhood of Evil, he has a more serious side, like not wanting to talk about his rough past, and always willing to do anything for the sake of his friends, helping his old team and making sure his new team is safe. His relationship with Terra is cute. Greg Sipes does a cool and funny job voicing him. Number 3. Cyborg. Cyborg helped the Titans for years, working alongside the other four to protect Jump City from various menaces. His past is sorrowful, as he used to be a normal and robust human, but then an accident, which also leads to the death of his mother, left him greatly injured. So his father saved him by replacing his damaged body parts with cybernetics, turning him into who he is today. But his old friends and home shunned him because the robot parts were not inconspicuous, frustrating him greatly and causing him to have resentment and hatred for his father, which is understandable. One night, he wore a hoodie and ran away from home, wanting to get away from his father. That was the last time he saw his old home, friends, and father, because that very same night is when he meets the Titans, teamed up with them to save Starfire and the planet from her enemies, befriended them, and has been on their team ever since and living in his new home in Titan's Tower. Even when he has his awesome robot abilities, he still has human traits, as he wants people to see him as a good friend, and not a monster, and he's glad to have good friends like the Titans. His other human traits include having fun, doing human activities, like eating, playing games and video games, working on his projects like his tea-car, etc. He also uses his robot abilities for good, as he's loyal to the team and always stays by them, and always goes to the extreme to stop bad guys and save his new friends and home. He still has understandable downsides, which he deals with, like making sure his robot parts are fixed when damaged, or recharged when on low battery. And he's still part human, so he still needs to eat and drink to survive. He got great development in Season 3, when he went undercover at the HIV Academy to get enemy info. He meets his nemesis, Brother Blood, who he holds a grudge against. He managed to stick by his team and eventually, he was able to defeat Brother Blood in the end. Curry Payton does a fun, hilarious and awesome job voicing the character. Number 4, Starfire. Starfire helped the Titans for years, working alongside the other four to protect Jump City from various menaces. During the times her sister, Blackfire, comes back, she won't hesitate to fight her when Blackfire does something wrong, like when Blackfire steals items and tries to frame her, and when Blackfire takes over their home planet. Starfire managed to win both times. Starfire has a pretty interesting backstory. She was raised by a family on her home planet, Tamaran. Later, she was traded as a slave to the Citadel to bring peace to a war-torn Tamaran. She later managed to escape and with the help of meeting the Titans on Earth, defeated the Citadel. Hayden Walsh did a great job voicing her. Starfire is the most sensitive member of the Titans, as she's mostly portrayed as very happy to have friends and tries to make sure they don't fight. She's not afraid to show off her fighting spirit whenever she fights bad guys. She is able to make some good choices, like when she made Gaul for the ruler, knowing he would be a good ruler, and knowing she herself would be unfit as a ruler since her heart is now set on Earth and her friends. Her relationship with Robin is good and cute, and it managed to grow as the series went on. It became the main focus of Trouble in Tokyo, when they become a couple by the end of the movie. And this is saying something since she is also a dude magnet, since many men have noticed her good looks and find her to be attractive, including Robin. The design is very beautiful and cute. Number 5, Raven. Raven helped the Titans for years, working alongside the other four to protect Jump City from various menaces. Eventually, however, Raven's past caught up with her. On her birthday, Slade, who had been presumed dead, reappeared, wielding new powers and marked with a symbol that Raven could not fail to recognize. Raven's backstory is pretty compelling. On her birthday, Slade, who had been presumed dead, reappeared, wielding new powers and marked with a symbol that Raven could not fail to recognize. She always has a snarky and dry sense of humor that is always extremely funny to watch, and it makes her pretty relatable, sympathetic, which contrasts Beast Boy's goofball nature in terms of comedy. On the surface she may generally seem cold, blunt, antipathic, and distant towards those she can't stand, but on the inside, she's much kinder and a sweet person once you get to know her on her good side. She managed to undo the damage of her father wiping out all life on Earth and nearly gaining control over the entire universe. She hates bickering, normally serving as the voice of reason of the Titans, as well as the one most willing to listen to others on a rational level. Her character design looks pretty. A lot of times, she can be in a mood, and she is quite expressive about it despite trying to remain cool, calm and collected all the time. Tara Strong does a cool job voicing her, giving her a beautifully low tone of voice whenever she says anything. Out of all the characters in the infamous reboot, she was the least flounderized and still kept most of her charm and likability. Another thing I like about the show is their movie, Teen Titans, Trouble in Tokyo. That movie was a great masterpiece of DC Comics and Warner Brothers animation. It was a shame that this show got cancelled in 2006. Unlike Teen Titans Go, the regular Teen Titans are completely awesome, total badasses, and they do act like they're superheroes. They fight crime and save Jump City from bad guys. It is less comedy and dark moments. It has a lot of action. 10 out of 10. Best show in the DC universe. And this concludes my review. I'll see you guys on the next review. This is Peter, the Warner Brothers Universal and Paramount fan 2002. Peace out. Goodbye.